good, everybody? I'm sure you guys are gonna have a hard time hearing me, so I'm not sure if this video won't work. I forgot to charge my microphone, so I'm gonna try to rely on my GoPro's microphone outside my helmet. But yeah, so far I've got 68 miles on this Yume X11 and I am loving it. Absolutely loving this Yume X11. It's fast, very responsive. I get looks all the time because of how bright it is. We're going to go ahead and get a thumbnail on this scooter here. I'm trying to decide where I want to go for that. I might go up to the park, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go. We'll go up to the park and hopefully it's lit enough to get a thumbnail. If not, oh well. Bar is very active right now. Yeah, this thing is so responsive. It's insane. Such a massive upgrade from my Highboy S2. That went 17 miles an hour if I got lucky. And only like 10, 12 miles of range. I get 57 in this if I'm not beating the crap out of it. I did get the normal batteries off the Panasonic. I just couldn't fathom spending $250 more for 3 more miles of range, you know what I mean? Whew. Instantly got colder over here, holy cow. I'm actually wearing gloves. Unfortunately, the gloves I have are just slightly too small and they make my hand cramp up and they hurt. So I'm gonna have to go out and buy me some new gloves. Won't do them off the internet this time. I'll just go to the store to buy them. Because I don't want to have that issue again. Oh, you want to hear this little horn? I wonder if I can upgrade it. In my opinion, it's not very loud. Not very loud at all. Oh, and also all you scooter lovers and pros out there, what headlamp would you recommend me to add to this scooter? Because I'm not gonna lie, these ones that Yume have on here, and it could be just the way I have them pointed, it could be. They're not very, I mean, they are bright, I guess. If you're looking at them head on, when they're shining in front of me, they're not very bright. I want to know like what you guys have for recommendations on a very bright headlamp. Now, I'm trying to find a good spot to do this thumbnail at. And I'm thinking over here we're next to the pool house where it's nice and bright. Or should I do it right here in front of the Field of Dreams? Yeah, I want to do it right in front of the Field of Dreams. How about that? First time going off-road, actually. Make sure I don't hit the tulips. Perfect. We'll go ahead and get a quick thumbnail here. And again, I'm sorry if my microphone is not picking up very well. I'm using the GoPro microphone because I forgot to charge my plug-in microphone. That's my face. Alright, let's see. We got a good photo here. Let me wipe the camera off the best I can. Field of Dreams. Perfect. How's that look? I'm gonna get a couple more. Perfect. You know, I have a pro photo here. Pro video, pro portrait video, portrait. We got pro. Okay, let's try pro out, see what happens. Zoom in. Perfect. Go ahead and get the focus. Perfect. One more, try to center it a little bit better. Sorry guys, I'm a noob. Perfect. I just heard a coyote, so it's time to get out of here. We do have coyotes out here, surprisingly, here in little old Bucyrus, Ohio. Speaking of Bucyrus, Ohio, what would you guys think of me doing a daytime, kind of like ride around just through Bucyrus, giving you a little bit of a tour of my hometown, like, and talk about like certain places and whatnot. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down. Come on, talk, Brandon. Let me know down in the comments. Oh boy. If only I can English. I'm just so excited to ride in the scooter that I get way ahead of myself. But yes, we do have coyotes really bad out here. Sometimes deer. Skunk is horrible out here. So we can't go over this bridge with a motorized vehicle. But they never said I couldn't walk over it with a motorized vehicle. So I'm gonna walk over it. Because as a scooter rider, you should be obeying any sort of law, whether it's, you know, state law, local law. Just obey it, even if it sounds stupid. Because the times have not caught up with scooter riders yet. And when they do, I do not want them to catch up in a bad name. I mean, technically here in Ohio, I'm not supposed to be riding over 25 miles an hour on an electric scooter. But we got quite a few roads here in my little city that are 35, and I have not been pulled over one time by a cop. I even have one behind me going 35 miles an hour. So as long as you're obeying traffic laws and everything, you should be fine. But please obey them, because we don't want scooters to get a bad rep. I mean, the ones over in California are already getting that because they're idiots. All right, let's feel the torque. Oh God, that feels so good. It's awesome. That is awesome. This scooter is very torquey. I have had it up at 50 miles an hour. 52 to be exact, but I think my scooter is 2 miles over. Whenever I do my GPS, it is 2 miles over, so I changed my tire, you know, diameter to 10.5, and that seems to have helped my speedometer with being accurate. And now I'm going electric on my speedometer as I am, you know, real life. I got my steering diameter turned up pretty good, so I don't have a whole lot of wobble at all. Not good enough to where I can ride one-handed yet, but maybe I should, I don't know, should I max out my steering damper? Do you guys know? And when you guys brake, you do both brakes at the same time, or only worry about the rear brakes? Because I have a habit of just doing my rear brakes, and that's it. It's a beautiful night out though. Absolutely beautiful night. But yeah, this scooter, I mean, the only reason why I got it, so it was actually out of my price range. Because I was just going to go with the Yume X11 Plus. Because, I mean, it's not the same exact stats. It just does not have the steering damper. And I wanted to make sure I got the steering damper. Make sure I was as safe as I could be on the road. I don't want no wobbling, nothing like that, hitting a bump and I'm over here death wobbling or whatnot. So I went ahead and went with the Yume X11. You know what, I'm glad I did, because this is probably the best scooter I've ever owned. Which I can't really say much because I've only ever had a Highboy S2 refurbished. But anyways, that's besides the point. I will not have to upgrade for a long time, as long as it keeps going with me. I plan on putting 9,000 miles on this thing. I am a poverty warrior. No, but for real. I am not going to be able to upgrade ever, because everything else that's better than this here is way out of my price range. That being said though, one day, you know, this channel will get big. Maybe I'll get offered some scooters for review, you know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. That is my goal on this channel, to be able to get big enough where I get offered scooters for review, so I can review for you guys before you guys purchase. Because I want to make sure, I mean, there's a lot of videos out there on everything, but I want to make sure that people are possum. Possum. Never seen a possum in real life before, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, what I was trying to say was that I want to make sure I have videos out there on different types of scooters for you guys to know what to purchase and what not to purchase. And also, it'd be fun for me to try out new scooters. It's a win-win. On-way gas station. Apparently there is a pizza place there. I never knew that. Apparently it's pretty decent pizza. I was going to turn, but I don't think I'm going to now. How about putting some lights on my home too? Not that this scooter ain't visible, but it never hurts to have more than you need. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the 40-mile-an-hour route here. Let me make sure my turn's been laying on good, because sometimes I can't tell. So right now, with how long I've been riding, my Highboy S2 would be a little over half dead, and I haven't even used the bar yet. That's what I love about this thing. I'm sorry if my voice sounds funny. I might have got a helmet that's slightly too small because it presses my cheeks in, and every time I talk, I bite my cheeks. But it's not like it's uncomfortable to wear. So I'm guessing it's doing the job it's supposed to do. It's staying on my head without wobbling. Shoot, I passed where I wanted to go. That's alright. I'll just go the reverse route. I know some people that live over here. Ooh, I felt a raindrop. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I might have to cut this video short. I guess I will not be going on the 40-mile-an-hour route today. So that's a little out of town. Outside of where I live, at least. And I sit there for 20-30 seconds waiting to turn, then right when I pull out he starts to turn. Like, come on, dude. But oh, also I'm going to be doing flea markets for my 3D printing business. I'll link my 3D printing YouTube channel down below that I'm getting ready to start. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So I'm building a trailer for my scooter to haul my tables and you know, 3D prints and everything with me. It'd be like a 4-foot by 5-foot trailer, I think. I think that should be pretty good with 11-inch tires, obviously. But I thought that'd be kind of cool. Do my YouTube video not only for my scooter channel, but also my printer channel at the same time. So I don't know if it would be the best to upload the same exact video on both channels, but you know what? Why not? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of upset. When I looked outside, it did not look like it was going to rain. And I know the weather said it was supposed to, but it's Ohio. Usually when it says it's going to do something, it don't. So I might actually have to cut this video short, and I really didn't want to, I'm not going to lie. It's actually very upsetting. Oh, and hopefully my SD card doesn't delete random segments of my video, because it did that last time and it really upset me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head home because I am feeling quite a few dribbles now. And again, I'm sorry for the audio because of having to use that the GoPro mic. And this helmet squeak will be making my lisp even worse, I'm sure. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head home. I don't want to get my scooter wet. I know it's rated for water, but I'd rather keep my scooter going strong for as long as it can. I'd rather take care of my stuff, you know. Hopefully eventually I get out and do some trail content. I can find some that are allowable with motor vehicles. Because unfortunately everything around me, it says no motor vehicle access. Only bikes. It's like, come on, man. Scooters want to have fun too. Oh, and I love having turn signals on this thing. I wish they had them on the front. I'm sure there's a way that I could wire or splice a set of turn signals to go on the front. I'm sure if I just splice them on my existing turn signals the correct way, they should work, I would think. I would think, at least.